Hey guys, it is Brian here, and today we are graphing a function. And if you like the content, feel free to smash that like button, subscribe, and hit that bell so you can never ever miss a video. And enjoy the video. So the first step to graphing the function is to find the vertical shift, the period, the amplitude, and the phase shift. So first, we are going to do the vertical shift, which is pretty easy because the vertical shift is always at the end. So the vertical shift would be -1. Then the period. The period is a little tricky because you would have to always remember what to go by, a first term. And the first term would be 2 pi. And then you would have to divide it by whatever x is, or the coefficient of x, which in this case is 2. So 2 pi over 2, you could just cancel out the 2's, and the period would be pi. Next is the amplitude. It's pretty easy because it's always at the beginning. So then the amplitude is 4. And the phase shift is pretty tricky as well because you would have to get the opposite of the second term, which is -pi, but if you reverse that, it is pi. And then you would have to divide it by the coefficient of x, which is 2 again. And that is your phase shift. So we're going to find the vertical shift first, which is -1 or down 1. So from 0, you could go up either one or down. But in this case, it is down. So down 1. Next, we're going to find the amplitude. And the amplitude, how much it goes up and down, which is 4. So we're going to go up 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And which in this case is 3. And if we go down 4, it would be -5. And then in the period, we're going to have to make dashes. And in these dashes, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 on this side, and 1, 2, 3. And then after this, we're going to have to plot the period number, which is pi on each side, and which half a pi on both sides as well, which is pi over 2 and pi over 2. But on the left side, it would be negative because it's on the left side. And we're going to use the phase shift to start off our function. And because this is cosine, we're going to have to start at the top because there's no negatives on the front of this function. So we're going to start at pi over 2. And then we're going to have to plot on every plot that we made for the period. And then we're going to just have to connect the dots. And there is your graph. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you learned, especially you, Mr. Jameson. If you don't give me 100 on this performance final, I'm going to be baffled and I might have to smack you because I know I got a 100 on this. So please give me a 100. Thank you.